Hello family, it's Teresa with the Shaman's Dream Project, and today I'm at the airport in Puerto Vallarta. So I'm gonna try to roll into this video the last two adventures. The first was Oaxaca, and then today, which is I'm going to Tiajuana. So you know, here I am in the airport. It's the quietest place I could find. Um, Without a face diaper, and so far no one has harassed me. I've been in and out of the check-in counters, in and out of the lounge, in and out of the airport, but I'm sure as I get a little closer to the plane, the FDNs or the face diaper Nazis will perhaps become a little more outspoken or emboldened. I don't know. Whatever it is, but they feel that they have the right to tell you that you can't breathe. So today I just wanted to let you know also that I'm off of Facebook and Instagram. I've closed that account as well. And so I'm posting some farewell messages to let everybody know where my new channel is going to be. And let's see, what else did I want to share with you? Yes, okay, so real quick, I just wanted to share with you. When I was going from Oaxaca to Puerto Vallarta, it was about a month ago. No, it was only like, yeah, it was a month ago. Sorry, time flies. So I was going into the airport at Oaxaca. Now Oaxaca's it's the energy there is really, compared to say Puerto Vallarta or a coastal town like that. Like as far as Oaxaca is concerned, the city it's not the one on the coast where everybody goes to, but the city itself. There's a lot of people suffering from the mind virus there because they believe that they have the authority to dictate to you to do things that cause harm to yourself. And they believe they have the right to tell you that you can't breathe, and they also believe that they are getting not really, they're not getting paid, but they're sort of volunteering to be the police because they're there to enforce the law that doesn't exist. So they were pretty annoying in Oaxaca, and I'm trying to remember what happened. Oh yeah, so my face diaper, I usually let me see if I can grab my face diaper. This is a new one because the other one was really old, but so if you can read that, it's kind of not so good Spanish, but basically it says that I don't do the rituals for the cult of death with your face diaper. So I had something similar to that, but it was a lot more simple. I think it said something like "Coronavirus is a lie. I don't believe," and I don't believe in the lie. And this guy in the Oaxaca airport, he was some sort of he was definitely deranged, but I'm trying to figure out what his job was exactly. I think he was like one of the supervisors of the FDNs, the face diaper Nazis, because he actually told me I had to take that sign off of my face diaper. So like literally he was forcing me to wear the face diaper, but at the same time he was taking the words that I had written on the face diaper. So if that's not any more indication to you that these people are sick in the head and they are so full of self-loathing and trauma and self-hatred and so much pain and suffering and so much cowardice that they can't stand up to in this case their employer and organize amongst the employees to say no, we're not going to participate in your face diapers because we need to breathe, but rather they say, oh, I need my job, so I'll just shut up and play along. So because they are so miserable and because they have no voice and because they are enslaved, they've chosen to slavery, that when they see somebody else who has a mindset that's different than that, it really causes a lot of internal trauma for them, because it reminds them of the nature of their own diseased state, which is, they believe that the government or anybody really has the right to tell them that they have to wear a face diaper and they have to participate in all these rituals, otherwise they're not allowed to go to work. So if you want to go to work, you can't breathe. And they somehow think that makes sense. That doesn't make sense to me. It never has and it never will. Anyhow, so that was the Oaxaca adventure. But for the most part, yeah, I didn't wear my face diaper on that trip. And then today I'm heading off to Tiajuana, and I made the hotel reservations last night. And on the confirmation email, I posted about this on the Facebook page. But basically they said that the face coverings are required throughout the hotel. So I wrote them back and said, I don't know, basically something to the effect of, no, you don't have the right to tell me I can't breathe. And if you feel that you do have that right, then put me in touch with the manager right now. So not only will I not give business to this hotel, I'll go take my business somewhere else, but also I will contact the legal department for the corporation. In this case, it was like this little hotel close to the airport. It's called the Hampton Inn. So I guess it's like owned by this bigger corporation, the Hilton, I think, the Hilton string of hotels. And so, I basically said, give me the number for the legal department so I can contact them and let them know that I'm going to put them on notice for violating my human rights to breathe. And so they wrote me back within a couple of hours, and basically they said, oh, don't worry about it, Miss Price. We're not going to make you wear it. We're just going to suggest that you do it. Instead of, it went from being required to now it's a suggestion. You see how these cowards back down when you stand up to them? And I'm just one person. Imagine if we all stood up and did this, right? This shit would be over tomorrow. Anyhow, so they wrote me back to say, don't worry about it. The only ones that are required to do it are the employees. Well, you know what? That's not good enough either, because what you do to my brothers and sisters, you do unto me as well. Like, I cannot say, oh, well, it's okay because I don't have to wear one and all the staff has to wear one. No human being should be subjected to this. It's a ritual. It's a sign of slavery. It's a sign of dehumanization. It's a sign of silencing the person's voice and taking away their identity. And if it's not good for me, then it's not good for my brothers and sisters. It doesn't matter whether they're the employed or the employer or a fellow guest in the hotel. It's wrong, and wrong is wrong. And taking my inspiration from my beautiful brother Mark Passio and his amazing life's work that he has put forth on his show called What on Earth is Happening. And he does a very extensive series on natural law and what it is to be morally upstanding versus, to not have morals and to basically cave in. So I resonate with Mark's message. And another thing that he expresses his frustration with is that, there's not a lot, and he's right, there's not a lot of people out there that are making posts, or saying things about natural law. And really, ultimately, if we all just went back to natural law, like, we wouldn't need all these other laws that man makes. We wouldn't need worry about, like, shit would work, basically. If we just looked after ourselves, took responsibility for ourselves, and did the morally right thing, then and followed natural law, we wouldn't have any of this nightmare that we have right now. We wouldn't have this mind virus that permeates the world, which says that it has people believing in this false idea of authority. So anyhow, Big shout out to Mark, and please check out his work. He doesn't really ask for your support. He asks that you stand up and create something for yourself, something for everyone, that you're doing, instead of just following someone who's doing the work. If you're inspired by it, to create some content of your own. So he's not like one of the only guys out there that's talking about this. Let's see, what else did I want to share? I think that's it. I'll sign off for now, and I'll be making some new videos soon. I'm looking forward to sharing my different perspectives with the community, and with all the folks on the different websites, brand new YouTube, and there's one called MeWe, and there's library, and lots and lots of alternatives. So that's probably the last thing I'll leave you with today, family, is to check out the new terms and conditions of the Instagram folks. I just literally deleted my account. JP Sears posted something about that today, because he actually went in and read those terms and conditions for Instagram, and you might want to check out the video that he did. It's pretty scary stuff. So I would just say be wary of all the terms and conditions that you sign up for, because nobody ever really reads those, and nothing. There's no such thing as a free, like a free account. Like everything's going to come with a price tag. You just don't know what it is, and in many cases, it's buried inside the terms and conditions. It basically says, "Oh yeah, you can have an Instagram account, but we're going to have access to everything on your phone and everything on your laptop, including your documents, all your private files, everything on your hard drive." And if you missed any of the episodes about terms and conditions on South Park, you might want to have a look at those. The original one was Cartman had just got his new smartphone, and he, the super military arranged radar technology, or the secret military arranged radar technology, the smartphone. And he was downloading all these apps, and he was really excited about all these, apps that he had and stuff. And his friends were warning him that he should read the terms and conditions. And he, the next night he found himself in hell, because they got their little Diaper character, and their little Satan character in hell, and he found himself in hell with the devil. And the devil was like, "Yeah, Cartman, don't you remember you sold your soul?" And Cartman was like, "No, I never sold my soul." And he says, "Oh, you didn't read the terms and conditions before you downloaded the app?" Oh. So quite literally, that's what it is. So be careful, family, of the platforms in which you elect to share your social networking and media and content and things like that, because you're going to be sharing a lot more than what you bargained for. And in that regard, I would also extend the invitation to anybody, if they were to come across a website or a platform that says they're not going to censor, that says they're not going to shadow ban, that says they're going to respect your privacy, but then at some point changes, and doesn't tell anybody about that. I'm always open to hearing what you think about, what's your personal experience with these alternative websites. And that's about all I wanted to share today. And I love you very much, family. I'm looking forward to the beautiful world that we are going to create. So in this Caesar's calendar of fake time, I think we have about, 5 more days in this month of December, this year of 2020 vision. So looking forward to what we're going to create after we have gone through this learning process. Aho matakiasi. Namaste, family. Until the next time. Ciao for now.